He mocked me. Then he took her. So I gave them both a lesson they'd never forget. Chapter 1. The beginning of the end. You ever meet someone and know, right away you can't stand them? It's like falling in love in reverse. One minute your world's in order, the next it's unraveling because of a single person's presence. My name's Ryan Keller. I work as a regional liaison for a national chain of retail warehouse stores, sort of a mid-level position. I didn't manage anyone directly, which meant I mostly dealt with vendors and corporate types, not the in-store teams. So when I started dating Leah, one of the sales associates, it wasn't scandalous. I wasn't her boss. There were no power dynamics, just mutual interest. We kept things discreet at first. No public affection. No gossip. But you know how workplaces are. Secrets are like oxygen in an enclosed room. Eventually they spread. Leah told one friend. That friend whispered it to another. And suddenly the entire women's team knew. We'd been together for over a year and were even talking wedding plans. She was stunning. Perfect smile, curves that could silence a room, and eyes that used to make me feel like I mattered. Everything seemed perfect. Until Trevor Jameson was hired. He worked the warehouse shift. Loading docks, pallets, inventory control. Big guy, smug smirk, the kind of overconfident charisma that made insecure men puff up and smart women walk away. Or so I thought. Word spread quick that he was a serial flirt, the type to sweet-talk women until he got what he wanted, then move on. It wasn't that he was trying to win Leah over. That came later. What bothered me first was that he hated me for no reason. He'd lob these subtle, humiliating remarks in front of people. "Careful, Ryan," he'd say, smirking. "Those polished shoes make you look like a guy who files reports on his lunch break." Or when I was adjusting my collar, "You look nervous, man. Bathroom's 2 aisles down. We've got diapers in stock." They weren't aggressive enough to justify calling him out. But they left me feeling small. And worse, he always made people laugh. Even Leah sometimes. My girlfriend. She'd roll her eyes, maybe chuckle under her breath. But it was enough to sting. I tried brushing it off. I really did. Then I noticed them talking more. And laughing. Blah. I confronted Leah that night. Told her how Trevor was a manipulative player. How he'd already worked his way through half the female staff like it was some kind of personal game. "Babe, I love you," she said. "You've got nothing to worry about." I'd never let him near me like that. I wanted her to say more. Something like asterisk, "I'll shut him down. He doesn't stand a chance." Asterisk, but she didn't. And I couldn't stop thinking about the way she laughed around him. Like I wasn't even in the picture. The next day I caught them talking 3 separate times. Always outside her department. Always that same posture. Her body open, playful, receptive. Shoulders back. Feet pointed toward him. Arms loosely crossed in front, but never defensive. The signs were all there. Later that night she lied straight to my face. "I haven't talked to him," she claimed, brushing her hair behind her ear like she always did when she was nervous. I could have called her out. Seen it. I even checked the store's security footage. "Thank you, vendor access badge." But I said nothing. Because deep down I knew if I accused her, she'd just hide it better. Then came Saturday. She didn't come home. Her shift ended at 5. By 6, she still wasn't answering. Then a text. "Out with the girls. Don't wait up," smiley face. Except her girls had posted a dinner selfie. Without her in it. That's when Trevor made his move. Or rather, when he rubbed it in. He sent me a video link. My heart sank as I tapped it open. There she was. My Leah. All over him. No hesitation. No guilt. Like she'd rehearsed every move. Then Trevor turned the camera to his own smug face, smirked and flipped me off. He knew I'd be watching. "Hey," I heard him say in the video. "We'll watch this later, relive the magic. Blow a kiss." And she did. Smile. Raised her fingers in a mock peace sign. Puckered her lips like she was auditioning for a twisted romance ad. Felt hollow. But not shocked. This wasn't betrayal. It was confirmation. Chapter 2 Reversal. I packed her things that night. Neatly, methodically. No drama. No yelling. Just boxes and tape. Then I drove them to her parents' place, rang the bell, and disappeared before her father opened the door. Back home I stared at a bottle of gin. Ironically, a gift from Leah. I almost drank it. But then, I had a better idea. Come Monday morning I parked a block away from work, paper bag under my arm. As expected, Trevor stood by the employee entrance, smirking with a few warehouse guys and some of the female staff, waiting to watch me crumble. "Hey Trevor," I called out. "Thanks man. You saved me." He blinked confused. I pulled the gin bottle from the bag. "Here. A gift. Something to share with my ex." Everyone quieted. "See, I've been wanting to dump her for months, but didn't have the guts. You did me a favor. So really thank you. I owe you." Trevor narrowed his eyes. "You're bluffing." "Oh, come on man," I said. "You think I didn't see this coming? I just waited for you to make the move. Now she's your problem." Laughter. Confused glances. Then I spotted a warehouse guy watching that video. Phone in hand. "Hey," I said. "Let me see that real quick." Before he could object, I snatched the phone, navigated to the folder, selected every video file in Trevor's cloud backup, and hit send to all contacts. Oof. My bad. Slippery fingers. Creams. 5 women burst out in panic. Turns out Trevor had recorded everything, with multiple women, married ones, and he had their spouses' numbers from store paperwork. Their husbands got those videos. Their families, maybe even their kids. What followed was chaos. Leah arrived mid-shift. Ill. Cheeky. Eyes red from crying. But it wasn't heartbreak. It was pure fear. Trevor never came back. Rumor was he got jumped by 2 men in the parking lot that night. Hospitalized. Broken ribs. Jaw wired shut. And likely permanently unemployed. As for Leah, she vanished from the store roster by the end of the week. Probably too ashamed to show her face. Me. I still go to work. Walk tall. No one makes jokes now. Because sometimes the best revenge isn't violence. It's exposure. It's letting them dig their own graves, then handing them the shovel. If you like this story, hit the like button and subscribe for more real-life tales of betrayal, revenge, and poetic justice. What would you have done in my place? Drop a comment below.